Good evening. Some people look for a beautiful place, others make a place beautiful. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayanan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Updated travel entry procedure via Bahrain International Airport has come to effect from today. Bahrain would start replacing residency permit stickers with e-residency services by 2022. Ban on plastic bottles with less than 200 milliliters capacity from today onwards. Health Ministry updated the status for those eligible for a booster shot. 5. Mexico records over 300,000 COVID deaths. News in detail. Updated travel entry procedures via Bahrain International Airport has come to effect from today. All arrivals must produce a negative PCR certificate taken not more than 72 hours of departure before boarding the flight. Only one PCR test is required to be taken upon arrival within a cost of 12 dinar. Unvaccinated individuals aged 12 years and over must quarantine for a period of 10 days at their residence or place of stay. Bahrain would start replacing residency permit stickers with e-residency services by 2022. Discussions are progressing to extend the validity of visas to reduce routine procedures, revealed top LMRA and NPRA officials yesterday. The official also announced that Kingdom would start replacing residency permit stickers with e-residency services by the end of the first quarter of 2022. These decisions came during a meeting by Sheikh Hisham bin Abdul Rahman Al Khalifa, Interior Ministry Under Secretary for Nationality, Passports and Residence Affairs, with the Labour Market Regulatory Authority Chief Executive Jamal Abdulaziz Al-Alawi. Ban on plastic bottles with less than 200 milliliters capacity from today onwards. In a bold move fighting environmental pollution, Bahrain starting today will not allow the usage of plastic water bottles offering less than 200 milliliters of liquid holding capacity. According to the Testing and Metrology Directorate, the ban is on the production, distribution and import of pre-packed plastic water bottles with a volume of fewer than 200 milliliters. The move aims at reducing the impact of plastic waste on the environment. It also follows the November decision by UN Climate Summit COP26 in Glasgow, United Kingdom, to ban some of the most environmentally damaging items by June this year. Electric vehicle charging stations for Bahrain Education and Labour Ministries. Projects to create grid-tied solar PV power plants on rooftops, car parks and electric vehicle charging stations for the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Labour and Social Development. In April 2021, the Minister of Electricity and Water Affairs, Wael bin Nasser Al Mubarak, and the Electricity and Water Authority CEO, Sheikh Nawaf bin Ibrahim Al Khalifa, inaugurated the first electric car charging station in the Atrium Mall in Saar. The minister at that time said that the station is the first among several stations that would open in various regions of Bahrain. Dance floors at new International Exhibition and Convention Center. Bahrain Tourism and Exhibition Authority is looking forward to creating performance staging, dance floors and crowd barriers at the new Bahrain International Exhibition and Convention Center. Performance staging can be used temporarily or permanently for artists or musicians for performances. BTEA has also launched tender for installing them at a new center in Sakir. The tender, which closes on the 26th of this month, calls on contractors to design, manufacture, supply, deliver and install these facilities at the center. Health Ministry updated the status for those eligible for a booster shot. The status of the shield on the Be Aware app will turn yellow for those who are eligible for a booster shot, said the Health Ministry in a statement. The ministry also said the green shield would return after receiving the booster shot. The ministry also urged all not to wait for an appointment, and those eligible should walk in directly for vaccinations and booster shots to health centers across Bahrain. Today's COVID updates. COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. The last 3 victims of COVID-19 weren't fully vaccinated. 3 people who died from COVID-19 complications in Bahrain in the last week were not fully vaccinated, it has been revealed. They were aged 88, 80 and 64 and suffering from underlying medical conditions, according to Health Ministry's Public Health Director, Dr. Najat Abu Al-Fateh. Now we will be back after a very short break. Welcome back. Saudi Arabia marks spectacular Expo 2020 National Day. Saudi Arabia celebrated its Expo 2020 Dubai National Day on Friday with an array of events across the site that included a military-led parade and a stunning projection of the Saudi cultural show film at Al Wasi Plaza with fireworks and concerts to come throughout the evening. 7 dead and 3 missing after rock face collapse at Brazilian waterfall. At least 7 people died and 9 were seriously injured when a wall of rock collapsed on top of motorboats below a waterfall in southeastern Brazil on Saturday, the fire department said. A tower of rock suddenly broke away from the canyon wall and came crashing down on 2 leisure boats, sending out a huge wave over the lake at Capitolio in Minas Gerais state, Reuters reported. Mexico records over 300,000 COVID deaths. Mexico has become the 5th country in the world to register more than 300,000 deaths due to the coronavirus pandemic. The country reported 131 new deaths on Friday, bringing its total number of fatalities with COVID-19 to 300 and 101. The United States, Brazil, India and Russia.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
ഉണ്ടോ? James Webb Space Telescope deploys massive mirror. The new James Webb Space Telescope has deployed its massive gold-coated mirror, NASA said Saturday. The US Space Agency said the telescope had fully deployed its primary 6.4-meter mirror, completing the final stage of all major spacecraft deployment to prepare for science operations. NASA boss Bill Lenson called it a milestone. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I'm Vinod Narayanan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.